talking about this new wave of radicals that want me to believe that I have to say their pronouns or I'm sexually harassing them. That they want me to believe there's 120 frickin' genders. All these crazy things, that we should have porous borders to allow anyone in at any time, which keeps our nation unsafe. And oh, by the way, it's not a nation. They want us to believe these things that are not reality. And we gotta stop being nice to them, placating them, and going along with it.
Come and take it news.
The stuff that they're wanting you to believe today. Listen to the testimony when they've got these Biden regime nominees up. You can find what a woman is? Nope.
WalkAway Rally in Beverly Hills, California had plenty of great speakers, including Dan Ball, host of the show Real America on One America News. Ball didn't hold back when he talked about the new rules of engagement when dealing with the left.
My name's Dan Ball. I host a show called Real America on OAN, the One America News Network. One America News isn't going anywhere. We've been a victim of censorship since about day one, and we've been around 9 years, and we're going to be around 9 more, hopefully 90 more. So that's all I'll say about that. We're being censored like average Americans are being censored, like pretty much anybody that speaks up against the Biden regime these days or against the left-wing narrative. So yeah, has OAN been censored? Yes. Are we going anywhere? Have we shut down? No. August will be 2 years since we launched Real America, the program, and I would say One America is unafraid to cover stories that mainstream and legacy media won't, because we're not controlled by any corporation. You have to look at who controls CNN, who controls Fox, all right? These powerful, major conglomerates, or just these billionaires that rub elbows and are buddy-buddy, they don't care what side of the aisle people are on, right? And they just want to keep the peace, try to keep their ratings up, and so if somebody on the left or on the right is giving Fox or CNN a hard time about news coverage because it doesn't fit the narrative, then they'll tamp down their coverage or quiet things down. We don't do that at OAN. If we see something, it's either black or white. You either have facts or you don't have facts. The only way to find the truth is to expose it with facts and evidence. And so when you see a movie like 2,000 Mules and you see video evidence and geo-tracking evidence of thousands of mules putting dozens of ballots in times 2,000 mules in all these cities, you got to start asking questions like, this was the safest election in history as they told us it was? Why? Because you told us it was? And so I think OAN has the balls to ask questions that the other networks won't, because again, we're not a corporation. We're a mom and pop independent news network. Yeah, what you have to do is start exposing. I don't do a lot of engagement online with the wackos, the trolls, and the leftists, and I'm talking about the radicals. Because I've been in the news industry almost 30 years. I have friends that are Democrats, that are liberals, and I can have with them, because I've known them for years and they know me, they know my heart, I can have a civil discussion with them, and a lot of times we will disagree on about 80% of the things, and I'll just have to say, we'll agree to disagree. I'm not talking about those folks, the ones that, what I like to call on my show, Kennedy Democrats, who you could still have a discussion with about politics. I'm talking about this new wave of radicals that want me to believe that I have to say their pronouns or I'm sexually harassing them. That they want me to believe there's 120 frickin' genders. All these crazy things, that we should have porous borders to allow anyone in at any time, which keeps our nation unsafe. And oh, by the way, it's not a nation. They want us to believe these things that are not reality. And we gotta stop being nice to them, placating them, and going along with it. I'm not talking about getting physical or violent or anything like that. I'm just saying meet fire with fire. You see stupid, call it stupid. Stop being afraid of what the ramifications are going to be on social media or in the lunchroom at school or in the workplace break room because you spoke up and said, you know what, I'm pretty sure men can't get pregnant and there's two genders, and stop teaching my kid your CRT and oppression bullshit and transgender stuff in the classroom, and lock down the border, and let's get some good foreign relations because our enemies are emboldened. All these things that any independent, freedom-loving American would want. Notice I didn't say Republican or conservative, right? These are the things that if we start just talking about them, we're going to find out. If you look at this crowd, look at that crowd. They're telling me this crowd of gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, white, black, Hispanic, look at all that. I thought it was all conservative Republicans were just a bunch of racist, white, straight people. That's a narrative and a lie too. So again, the minute you start hearing stupid, the minute you start hearing the hypocrisy like you said, the minute you start hearing what that one comedian said, an alter reality coming from the radical leftists, call them on their bullshit. What do socialists and communists want? They want control control of the sheep. So if you have utter chaos in the streets, like you're having in LA because of a Gascon, because of a city council, in LA County because you're county commissioners, they're all freaking blue. They're all radical liberals. Gascon's one of the worst of them. You start breaking down the system, telling people they don't have to listen to law and order, and then let all this chaos run free, and then what do they say to you? Let us come in and take over. We'll fix it all for you. Vote for us. They want to act like you're heroes so you'll become dependent on government. That's how they do it. They're already controlling what you read and what you see on social media and in the mainstream media, right? What did Hitler do? Took books, controlled the media. What are they doing here? Now, oh, watch out, Dan, you compared the left to Hitler? Yep, you're damn right I did. Because they're using some of the same tactics. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go try and kill 6 million people like that sicko did, but I'm saying they're trying to control 330 million. That's what they're trying to do. By division politics, that's why they like to label us, right? By making up a false race war that's not there in this country. By trying to pit white versus black, oppressed versus oppressor, it's all a bullshit narrative, and every American of every color, creed, race, and gender, the two, need to come together and go, hey, I just want my freedoms and liberties, and I want my fellow American, my fellow brothers and sisters and patriots to have the same. And if I don't agree with what they're saying, they don't agree with what I'm saying, that's fine too. But one side can't dictate what the other side's doing. That's un-American. And right now, the left is doing that very thing. They're trying to dictate everything that we read and believe in this country. They're trying to rewrite our history, for God's sakes. And we got to say enough's enough. Look what California used to be. It was like the, well, I'm going way back. What was California when it was founded? Badass American patriots who were hoping of an amazing new life, maybe get a little bit of wealth and rich by coming for the gold rush, came west to this really cool state that was so beautiful. And they were pioneers, right? Come on, they were badasses. And everybody had that pioneer patriotic spirit in this state. And it got the nickname the Golden State. Yes, because of the gold rush, but also because people thought of it, we had the Gold Coastline and all this beauty, right? From fields in the central part of the valley to the wineries up north to the beaches along the whole coast. It's a wonderful, great state. And then liberals took over in the late 90s, into the 2000s, and look what's happening. Look what's happening in Los Angeles, San Francisco. It's coming to San Diego where I live, and across the state. You can't tell me this is what California, especially folks that were born and raised here 2 or 3 generations that have known this state, that they wanted this state to come to this. This used to be, it wasn't a crazy right, it wasn't a crazy left. This was like an independent, free-loving, come on man, you had hippies out here, you had entrepreneurs, Silicon Valley when it started, surfer dudes and girls. Like this was, you come and do you, and I do me. Hopefully I get successful, and everybody's living free and open in this beautiful state. That's the way it used to be. And then Democrats took over. And now look at it. Yeah, if you want to find Real America, it's on OAN. That's the One America News Network. You go to OANN.com. You can sign up there, a couple bucks a month, stream us live on demand. There's an app called Roku app that we invented. You can get that for like $3 a month. You can watch OAN and our sister network, AWE, which has some travel and fun shows on. I also host a travel show on AWE called Hungry Heroes, where I travel the country and highlight heroes and what they eat, cops, firefighters, military, like that. So Roku, OANN.com. We're on Pluto and Roku TV apps as well, Verizon Fios, and there's about 100 small cable companies around the country we're on. So there's several ways you can find us. And Rumble. Rumble, we post almost, not the full talk shows and newscasts, but all the interviews from all the talk shows get posted there daily. So you can at least catch up on the interviews on Roku, or pardon me, on Rumble, yes.
What they won't tell you, we will. Come and take it news.